if you want to be rich, you got to get in the stock market. Well, stock market or real estate. You got to get in one of them. Real estate's safer because, I mean, at the end of the day, like a guy told me one time, old guy, he said, Steve, if you can buy anything in this world, buy yourself some land. And I said, land, you think that's the best thing? He said, yeah, because they ain't making no more. They're not making no more earth. So somebody gonna want that piece sooner or later. So land is like, stock market is a little, you know, it's gonna go down, but it's gonna go back up too. So my advice is to make, like, if I tell you, they got this thing out now called Acorn, where you get in this Acorn app, and every time you buy something, all of your change, instead of getting change back, it goes to this account. You will be stunned over a year period how much change you actually save. And Acorn helps you build up, and they invested in different things, and you can grow your money like that. I'll give you another tip I used to do. Dollar bills, whenever you get a single, roll it up as small as you can and just put it in a drawer. Every time you get a single, a dollar, put it on that little roll and keep wrapping it tight. Every time you get two more dollars, at the end of the day, you got $2 bills, take them dollars and roll them up real tight. And just do that for 1 year. At the end of the year, you will not believe what's in that roll. It saves you, and if you get, tricky, put 5s on there. If you can afford it, every now and then, just drop a 10 in there and just roll it up. Put a little rubber band on it, just keep rolling it up real tight. At the end of 1 year, count that money. You'll be stunned. It's like me, I don't deal in singles, 5s, 10s, 20s. If I'm at a grocery store, well, which that's never, but if I give you 100 and your change is, you give me change, whoever's traveling with me, I give them all the change. If it's 20s, 10s, if it's $80 a change, I give it away. I don't want nothing except hundreds, because it's the law of attraction. I only want hundreds. That's the largest denomination bill. That's what I attract. So I attract hundreds because I don't want nothing else. It's the law of attraction. If you start putting your singles away, you'll stop attracting singles. Then next thing you know, you just get 5s, 10s, and 20s. And if you keep putting them away and you graduate, and it's the law of attraction, is what you put out is what comes back. Just try that little practice, rolling up singles. Throw a 5 in there every now and then. Just roll it up. Put a rubber band on. End of the year, you'll see how much money that is. It's a good way to get started, saving money for young gift. I have a gift. I can take anything and make it funny instantly whenever I want to. And I keep that at the forefront of all my jobs. I don't care if I'm hosting a TV show, a game show, a pageant, or New Year's Eve. I don't care if you put me on a radio or if I'm a motivational speaker. I use comedy. Comedy works all the time. I just use that. And then I love what I do, so it's easy for me. I mean, I come to work every day, this is what I do. I mean, think about that. If you get to wake up and your job is to go tell jokes, and they're gonna give you a check to tell those jokes that you used to tell for free, that's a pretty good life. That's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of easy, man. And I stay focused because I understand the end results. I always have goals along the way. No matter how successful I may think I am, I always have a goal I'm trying to reach. Most of my goals now have nothing to do with money, nothing at all. I'm in the business of, I'm trying to change as many lives as I can right now. I learned a quote the other day at a golf course, and it really had an effect on me because it's one of the things I always pray to God to make me relevant. You know, I don't ask for money. I ask him to make me relevant. And a guy told me a quote. He said, Mr. Harvey, I think of you all the time when I hear this quote. It says,
families, now stop.
The quote says, if your presence doesn't make an impact, then your absence won't make a difference. Wow. And that was really important for me to hear. If your presence doesn't make an impact, then your absence won't make a difference. You ever been to a person's funeral, wasn't hardly nobody there?
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody had nothing to say? because they didn't have a life that had an impact. You want to live a life, man, where somebody miss you if you turn up missing. You know, somebody hurt about it. That's all it is with me now. It's not money, you know. I'm not saying I don't want any more money, because I do. If you don't follow your dream, man, you're never going to be happy. Goldman Sachs probably a great company. If that's your dream, pursue it. But just because you have a degree in something don't mean you have to be stuck to that degree. Chase your dreams, man. You want to wake up in the morning and be excited about going to work. You want to wake up in the morning and be excited about what you do. You want to wake up and can't wait to go to work. See, it's a big difference from saying, I got to go to work and I get to go to work. That's two different things. I get to go to work every day. When I worked at Ford Motor Company, Lincoln Electric, I got to go to work because it just was unhappy. When I started living in my gift, then I get to go to work. That's what you want to wake up and be able to say. If you're waking up miserable, if you wake up and you're driving to a job you don't enjoy, if you're driving to a job that's not fulfilling, okay, don't get stuck in that rut, man. Chase your dreams. You got to go do that thing, make your heart pump, man. Make you feel good. Even if you don't make as much money. I'd rather wake up happy and overjoyed about going to do something than miserable and getting a check for it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to take that advice, but you ask me. It happens. They close companies. They don't close dreams. They cancel TV shows. They can't cancel none of my dreams. Honestly, the best thing is I'm living my dream. You know, when I was 10 years old, I wrote on a piece of paper, I won't be on TV. I wrote it at 10, man. I didn't get on TV till I was 38. It was a 28-year wait. But it's also a scripture that says it happens like that. It says, write the vision, Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. If you have a dream and you write it down and you read your paper every morning, every night, that it's going to happen. It has to. Because see, God puts everything he has for you, he puts it in your imagination. That's what your imagination is. Now, if you get smart and you write it on a piece of paper and you believe in it and willing to work, everything you write down comes true. That's a principle of success. Why you think Oprah been on TV over 30 years telling people about vision boards? I interviewed President Obama. He got a vision board. Everybody I know, Tyler Perry got a vision board. Dan Cathy owned Chick-fil-A. He got a vision board. Everybody I know that's successful has a vision board because it's the law of attraction. That's how it works.